Okay, hey guys, it's Drippy, Big Drip, Big Splash, so the rain cleared out. You already know. So I'm coming to you guys today with another little YouTube video. It's been a while since we did the whole YouTube thing. I figured we might as well just, jump back into it. I am sitting here today in my Melissa May pajamas. It's a two-piece. So make sure you shop the look. Okay. Nice little booty cutter outer. It's really cute. It's a cute one piece from Melissa May. And the lashes that I'm wearing are sparkle lashes, but also by Melissa May. So don't forget to shop that as well. Okay, so I'm coming to you guys today to talk about, relationships. So let's talk about relationships and let's talk about dating, because I just feel like this generation has dating and relationships confused, mixed up, and misconstrued. So let's iron it all out. In relationships, when you're dating, I feel like it's okay to date more than one person. I think it's too many people that find somebody that they like, they lock in with that person, and they just see what that person is about. And then in a week or two, they're back to the drawing board. That's not dating. Like, that's called, like, I don't know. Maybe that is dating. But with me, I feel like it's important to have a selection. Okay, like, you need to have a selection. It's 2020. You should have a selection. Like, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't just date one person thinking that this person is just going to be everything, because you don't even know what you like or what you don't like about that person. You need to dig deeper. I'm not going to lie. I would even compare and see what you like. See who opens doors, see who don't open doors. Sometimes other people will introduce things to you that you don't know that you like. Like, I've been on a date before, and the guy, so many girls that are so butthurt over these guys, and I don't get it, and I don't understand why y'all panties be so in a bunch. Like, these guys nowadays want you to chase them like they're the new females. I'm not doing that. I'm not chasing you around the world. I'm not doing any of that. That's just not me. To talk about the sexiness of a woman, okay? Because I feel like there's different types of sexies in the world. There's the classy sexy, there's the trashy sexy, there's the raunchy sexy. I like to think that I'm more under the classy sexy, because yes, I like to be sexy. Yes, I like to feel sexy. And sometimes I want people to experience my sexiness because it builds confidence in others. I have rolls, you know what I mean? I have a stomach, and I'm still sexy. And I want other women to feel the same way, which is why I came out with the line Melissa May. Melissa May is basically for all curves of all women, to make sure that all women feel confident and sexy. I want to talk about the fact that you'll meet a guy, right? You'll start talking to a guy, and y'all will be kicking it, and everything will be cool, and he'll like all your Instagram pictures, you know what I mean? You come out all these sexy outfits, and everything is everything. Then when you become his chick, he want to give you a whole different outlook on life and tell you what you should wear and what you should not be wearing. I just want to let y'all guys know that shit is lame, and any thorough female is going to know that you are trying to manipulate her mind. Okay, like, you're trying to manipulate me, because when you met me, I was sexy. You liked you liked the sexiness about me, and now that we together, you want me to not wear this type of stuff, or you want me to tone it down. Like, no, when I met you, you was a drug dealer. Are you gonna stop? Okay, exactly. When I met you, you did things that, I probably didn't like. And 9 times out of 10, you're not going to stop. You know what I mean? 9 times out of 10, those things that I didn't like is probably what I liked about you. So guys really need to figure that out. Because another thing, like, guys act like they don't like hoes. The hoes is winning out here. The hoes is getting wifed out here. Like, and then, like, what's the big deal in liking somebody who knows what you want? That's the thing. It's like you guys will go and they'll be with a girl who don't even do the nasty things that they want, and now you cheating on that girl. You need somebody more experienced. You need somebody to just pull that thing out and do what you want, and then you get in this relationship and you're mad. You're complaining about asking for head. You're complaining about having her do stuff that you compare to a hoe. You know what I mean? Why didn't you just get a hoe? Like, if that's what y'all want to call them. I don't call them hoes. Only type of female that I would say is a hoe is a female that just runs around just doing anything, like, and parties, popping it in the car, popping it. Like, anybody could just come up and she popping it. I feel like a woman who has sexual experiences is a woman who has sexual experiences. Like, come on, y'all. We at that age now where it's sexual experiences. Like, come on. Like, seriously. And why does good sex intimidate men? I wonder why that is too. Like, good sex definitely intimidates you guys. It makes you guys feel like I guess you're not in control. Because I feel like with men, the main thing for y'all is to feel like you guys are in control. Like, that's your whole thing. Like, you need to feel like you're in control of a woman. And I feel like that's why I've been single for 3 years, because I'm not allowing nobody to have that control over me. Like, I've given a man, okay? I've given a man control. Like, stop working, let him pay the bills, whatever he said, go, whatever he told me to believe, I did all that, and he disappointed me. So it's like, man having control, it's like, let's be honest, you guys don't need the control. The women need the control, because we make it make sense, okay? Like, let's be real. We make it make sense. Y'all don't make it make sense half the time. And I understand that y'all want to be men and y'all want to do manly things, but do manly things like learn how to put shit together. Don't have to call somebody to come and put stuff together. Like, that's your lane. I'm gonna be honest, like, it's 2020, like, y'all men not even financially responsible. Okay? Like, look how y'all acting over the PS5. Like, just let the women have control. Like, just give it to us. Women been having control for years behind closed doors. Like, that's just what it's been. Like, y'all need to just give it to us, because it's not working out for you guys. It's just not. And I just feel like the words that y'all came out with, like hoe, slut, bitch, like, I feel like all them words is used to control women and what they're supposed to do. Like, picture me living my whole life not doing what I want to do, waiting for somebody to marry me. Like, I feel like that's ridiculous. Like, I just feel like that's not how life goes. Like, I'm supposed to live my life, and the man that's supposed to marry me and the man that's supposed to be in love with me is gonna accept me for me, the same way I'm gonna accept him for him. I know what type of love I'm willing to accept. I know what type of things I'm willing to deal with and type of things I'm willing to not deal with. So with that being said, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and reorganize my life to get a husband, and then I get that husband and I'm miserable. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't able to show my true self. That's what's wrong with a lot of our older generation and our parents. You know what I mean? Like, remember how our parents would have us walk around, and they wouldn't have us walk around, but they would walk around with they would buy us the Jordans, y'all. They would buy us the Jordans, and they'll be like, I walk around like this, so you could walk around like that. To be honest, y'all, that was the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Like, that was the dumbest old people quote there is. Because I'm gonna be real with y'all. If I can't get the Uggs, Sanaya ain't getting no motherfucking Uggs. Like, baby, we settling for bear paw right now. We not at Ugg status. You're not going to walk around with the Uggs shitting on me. And now I'm mad because I couldn't get the Uggs that you about to grow out of in 2 years, and you done went outside and dicked them. That don't make sense. That don't even make sense. So I know we don't got dating right, because half of us ain't even got parenting right. Like, I let my daughter be her. You know, whatever it is that she's talking about, we do whatever she's talking about until she ain't talking about nothing that make no sense. If she tell me, Mom, I'm going to stay with Daddy Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'll come chill with you Monday, Tuesday, but then I'm going to go see Flower. I don't think that's a problem for me. You know what I mean? Because she grew up in a busy house anyway, so she's used to all that traffic. And when it's just me and her in the house, she's bored. You know what I mean? So I let her do her thing. Long as her grades is good, her assignments is getting in, she can do her thing. Like, I'm not tripping. She has her own personality. I have my own personality. I'm not going to erase my personality to be a parent. I don't believe in that. I'm so sorry. I just don't. Like, some things I will negotiate, but I'm not going to erase who I am to be a mom, because I feel like that's what happened to our parents, and that's why they are running around here looking like young girl messes, okay? When I turn 40 years old, I want to be a clear Huxtable. When I'm in my 40s, 50s, like, I want to be dressed elegant. I want to be done, wore all that hoochie mama shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to be done, went to all the parties, went to all the clubs, had the experiences. I done lived my life. Just because I had a baby at a young age don't mean that my life is over. My daughter is good. She's healthy. She's okay. You know what I mean? She lives her life. I live my life. We just live life. Like, that's just how it is. And that's just how it should be. You know what I mean? I don't neglect her. And, I mean, she neglects me, but I guess I gotta share her with her dad or whatever, but you know, whatever. But yeah, so I just want to say that too, you guys. Like, stop getting so butthurt over these guys. It's not that serious. You know, the problem is that as women, we put too much into one person, and it just shouldn't be that. Like, just date around, see what you like. Like, don't let people control you with these hoe words and slut words and all this stuff. Don't be controlled by that. Like, do what you see fit and what's best for you. If you might got Tim that likes to go to the gym, then you might got Paul who likes to shoot pool, then you might got Henry who likes to eat. What's wrong with you hanging out with all them people? All them people is your friends right now. Granted, they like you, but I mean, it can only go as far as you allow it to go. And if you're not looking for it to go far, then it's not going nowhere. So just leave it for what it is. Work out with Jim, eat with Paul, whatever the fuck their name was, and do what you do, baby girl. Like, don't let people control you. Like, just don't. And like, people look at me like I'm a free spirit. Nah, I just don't let people control me. Like, I don't care what you think about me hanging out with this person. Like, your thoughts are not my reality. Because people always say perception is reality. Perception is not reality. Like, perception is perception, or wouldn't be perception. I hate when people say that. It's the stupidest quote ever. So you already know, guys. So if you guys need any more relationship advice, just come holler at me. I've only been single for 3 years. I know what I'm talking about. Because the Bible says, he who finds a wife, it's not your job to pray for a husband. It's not your job to prepare. No, it's your job to prepare for a husband. It's not your job to pray for a husband. So you shouldn't be praying to seek to find a man. You should be living your life, you know, getting your decks in order for a man. You know what I mean? It's he who finds a wife. He's supposed to find y'all. You know what I mean? Too many times, all this, what did Sierra do? What did this person do? No. Focus on your motherfucking self. Sierra might have been writing them notes, but I guarantee you, while Sierra was writing them notes to her man, she was focused on herself. Focus on yourself. Me, I'm in therapy. I'm trying to get my mind together, get my decks in order, because I'm 27. Like, it's time for a man. It's time for a man. You know what I mean? Like, it's time for a little boo thing. It is. And I'm going to give me a little boo thing. But right now, I got to focus on myself. It's a lot of damaged women out there, and we need to undo what was done to us. It's not our fault. No, it's not our fault. We've been through stuff. Every woman's been through mad stuff. Like, women go through stuff too. Men are not the only people that go through stuff. Like, do you know that most African American women are molested at a young age? Like, we go through stuff. Like, we're molested, neglected by our mothers. They're always in competition with most African women. Like, it's real out here for us too. We understand y'all dying by the hands of the cops and stuff like that, but I'm saying we protecting y'all. You know, we could use a little bit more protection ourselves. Because the Bible says, he who finds a wife, it's not your job to pray for a husband. It's not your job to prepare. No, it's your job to prepare for a husband. It's not your job to pray for a husband. So you shouldn't be praying to seek to find a man. You should be living your life, you know, getting your decks in order for a man. You know what I mean? It's he who finds a wife. He's supposed to find y'all. You know what I mean? Too many times, all this, what did Sierra do? What did this person do? No. Focus on your motherfucking self. Sierra might have been writing them notes, but I guarantee you, while Sierra was writing them notes to her man, she was focused on herself. Focus on yourself. Me, I'm in therapy. I'm trying to get my mind together, get my decks in order, because I'm 27. Like, it's time for a man. It's time for a man. You know what I mean? Like, it's time for a little boo thing. It is. And I'm going to give me a little boo thing. But right now, I got to focus on myself. It's a lot of damaged women out there, and we need to undo what was done to us. It's not our fault. No, it's not our fault. We've been through stuff. Every woman's been through mad stuff. Like, women go through stuff too. Men are not the only people that go through stuff. Like, do you know that most African American women are molested at a young age? Like, we go through stuff. Like, we're molested, neglected by our mothers. They're always in competition with most African women. Like, it's real out here for us too. We understand y'all dying by the hands of the cops and stuff like that. But I'm saying we protecting y'all. You know, we could use a little bit more protection ourselves.